Motherhood is challenging enough, but imagine doing it all on your own while still being married. Hello, everyone. Today we're tackling a topic that doesn't get enough attention, a topic that resonates with many women around the world, the reality of married single moms. It sounds contradictory, right? Married yet single. How can those two words coexist? But for countless women, this is their everyday reality. These women are in a marriage but feel like they're raising the kids, managing the household, and juggling life all on their own, with little to no support from their husbands. What's even more frustrating? When these moms muster the courage to ask for help, they're met with resistance, labeled as nagging, or brushed off entirely. Today, we're going to explore what it means, how it happens, and the impact it has on mothers, families, and society as a whole. Before we dive in, let me ask you this. Do you know someone who might be silently dealing with this struggle? Maybe a friend, a sister, or even a neighbor? If so, don't keep this conversation to yourself. Share this video with them or tag them in the comment section below. Let's create a community where we uplift and support each other. And while you're here, hit that like button to help spread awareness and subscribe so you don't miss more eye-opening discussions like this one. Now let's get into it. 1. Who are married single moms? Let's clarify. A married single mom is a woman who is in a legal and emotional partnership but feels like she's running the show solo. She carries the majority, or even all, of the responsibilities for raising the children, maintaining the household, and sometimes even earning the income. Despite having a partner, these women often feel as though they're parenting alone. The husband may be physically present, but emotionally, mentally, or practically checked out. And here's the kicker. Sometimes, even when the husband is physically present, he acts more like an additional child than a partner. From needing constant reminders to contribute to the household, to refusing to take responsibility, the emotional labor falls squarely on the wife's shoulders. And it's not always about neglect or bad intentions. Sometimes it's societal expectations, career demands, or cultural dynamics at play. The nagging wife label. Let's address a common scenario. The wife is overwhelmed. She's working a full-time job, managing the kids and running the household. She asks her husband for help, and instead of understanding, she's hit with, "Why are you always nagging? I already provide for the family." This dynamic is frustrating and unfair. Here's why. 1. Providing financially is not enough. Yes, financial support is important, but it doesn't absolve someone from participating in the emotional and physical aspects of parenting and household management. 2. Nagging is often a cry for help. What's labeled as nagging is often a result of unmet needs and unbalanced responsibilities. The wife isn't trying to criticize. She's desperately asking for support. 3. Emotional labor is invisible. Things like remembering doctor's appointments, managing school schedules, or even planning meals are invisible tasks that often go unnoticed but are crucial to a functioning household. What happens when husbands act like kids? Now let's talk about husbands who act more like dependents than partners. This can take many forms, like refusing to take initiative with household chores or childcare unless explicitly told what to do, playing video games, scrolling through their phones, or prioritizing hobbies over helping out, avoiding responsibilities by claiming they're not good at certain tasks or by making excuses like, "You're better at it," treating their wife's requests as optional rather than necessary contributions to the family. For many married single moms, it feels like they're raising two sets of children, their kids and their husband. This creates resentment and deep emotional exhaustion. How does this dynamic happen? There are several reasons why a marriage might fall into this single mom dynamic. Let's break them down. But before we do so, I want you to comment, "I will marry right" in the comment section, because there's so much power in our tongue. Now let's explore the reasons. 1. Traditional gender roles. In many cultures, there's an expectation that women should be the primary caregivers and household managers, even if they're also working full-time. Men are often seen as breadwinners, and anything beyond providing financially isn't considered their job. 2. Career demands. Some husbands have jobs that require long hours, extensive travel, or even emotional exhaustion, leaving little energy for active involvement in family life. However, even when they're off duty, many still don't step up. 3. Emotional disconnection. In some relationships, the couple grows emotionally distant. When communication breaks down, so does teamwork in parenting and managing the household. Cultural and social expectations. Let's not forget the societal pressure on women to do it all. Mothers are often praised for their ability to juggle everything, but this can come at a cost when partners don't step up. In some cultures, it's still considered a woman duty to manage everything related to children and the home, regardless of whether she's also contributing financially. The emotional and physical toll on mothers. Let's not sugarcoat this. Being a married single mom is more than just exhausting. It's emotionally draining. Loneliness. Imagine being surrounded by people yet feeling completely alone. That's how many of these moms feel when they don't have a supportive partner to share the mental load. Resentment in the marriage. Over time, the imbalance in responsibilities can breed resentment. The mom may feel undervalued, while the husband might feel like he's being unfairly criticized. Burnout. Juggling everything alone can lead to burnout, physically, emotionally, and mentally. And when a mom burns out, the entire family feels the ripple effect. Loss of identity. Many married single moms feel they've lost their self-worth or sense of self because they're always giving to everyone else. Eroding respect. When the husband acts like a child or dismisses her needs, it chips away at the mutual respect a marriage should have. A message for husbands. If you're watching this and realize you might be leaving too much on your partner's plate, it's not too late to step up. Parenthood is a team effort. It's not just about providing financially, it's about being present, engaged, and sharing the load. Start small, offer to do the bedtime routine, or take over grocery shopping. Listen when your partner says she's overwhelmed. Don't dismiss it. Remember, helping at home isn't doing her a favor. It's your responsibility too. The bigger picture. Ultimately, we need to address the societal structures that contribute to this issue. Workplaces need to offer better support for working parents. Society needs to move away from rigid gender roles. And as individuals, we all need to advocate for balanced partnerships. Being a married single mom is not a failure on the part of the mother. It's a systemic issue that requires collective solutions. To all the women out there who feel like they're married but doing it all alone, your efforts may go unnoticed at times, but they matter. You're raising strong, resilient kids and keeping your family afloat. You are not imagining things, and you are not overreacting. You are carrying an incredible amount of responsibility, and it's okay to ask for help. You deserve a partner who contributes equally, both financially and emotionally. But remember, to take care of yourself, you deserve rest, help, and happiness too. Speak up for what you need, set boundaries, and know that asking for help is a sign of strength, not weakness. And don't be afraid to ask for what you need. Change is possible, but it starts with honest conversations and a willingness from both sides to make it work. This is a tough reality conversation, but it's one we need to have. Marriage is meant to be a partnership, and parenting is a shared journey. And if you're a partner in this dynamic, take a moment to reflect on how you can show up more for your family. Change starts with awareness, and together we can create a world where no one feels like they're carrying the load alone. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more discussions like this. Let's keep the conversation going in the comments. What's your experience with this topic? And which country are you watching from? Do you think society needs to rethink traditional gender roles? How can we support moms who feel like they're doing it all? Let's break the silence and create a community where moms feel seen, heard, and valued. Let's talk in the comments below. If this topic resonated with you, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.